You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
We are back at the Iowa State Fair. Welcome, everybody. It is day 7, and ladies and gentlemen, it's dough time. And that's dough, D-O-U-G-H time. And we are here with Conrad Powell because this is really a neat place that you may have walked right by, which is the reason that we are here. First of all, tell us about It's Dough Time. What is It's Dough Time?
So It's Dough Time is a family-run frybread concession business.
Frybread.
Yes. So my parents started it back in the 80s. We've been to a couple of different fairs and festivals, and we've not been at the fair yet, but this is our 3rd year here at the Iowa State Fair with It's Dough Time. So my mother created the recipe back in the 80s.
Wow.
We've been to, like I said, multiple different festivals and fairs.
That's awesome.
And so I grew up doing it, and then when a spot opened up here in the Mountain Man camp at the Iowa State Fair, I jumped at the opportunity and started that back in 2024.
All right, so Mountain Man Camp. Okay, we're to give you an idea where this is. Now, if you know where the Susan Knapp stage is, look at that. The Susan Knapp stage, the top of the stage is pointing right to where It's Dough Time is located. Now, it's between the Susan Knapp stage and the fire department.
Correct.
Okay,
yes.
And you have to walk back in here a little way. Actually, Adam, if you can spin around and show some of the things that are here in the Mountain Man camp, a little bit more around to the front. You can see all this. You may see in the front area there. And this is what it is. You walk in here, and right at the back of the grassy area. Now let's make something here, because we were talking a little bit. There is, we'll zoom in over here, Adam. You can see Justice is back there, and she's dropping some fry bread into the corn oil, Conrad. And you said you make the orders as people order them.
Correct. Yep, they're made fresh to order, so we don't use any heating lights or heat lamps or anything like that. They're made fresh to order, so once the customer orders, we'll put it in the fryer and make it fresh in front of their eyes.
All right, so she's cooking that up. So let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you have to offer here. They are making something that is considered by some one of the best breakfasts that are out here, and we'll talk about that. First of all, what's that called?
Yeah, so it's called the Homestead Bites,
Okay.
and it's our take on biscuits and gravy.
Okay.
We wanted to make something that was like a home-cooked meal or a home-style meal.
I'm looking forward to this.
Especially because of the quincentennial, the 250 years of the United States, and so we wanted to kind of bring it back to the homestead.
Now, speaking of that, you also have a Star Spangled treat here. Look at this here. Take a look at this. What is this here?
So this is a new item as well. This is our sweet glazed fry bread with red, white, and blue star sprinkles, and then we do a dusting of powdered sugar. Just something fun and colorful for the kids, but adults can enjoy it too.
This is for adults,
right.
too. Of course it's for adults. So that is, but it's made to order.
It's made to order.
I love that fact.
All the fry bread is made fresh to order.
Okay,
so.
and then let's talk about another one you have here. What is this one here?
So this one is probably the most commonly ordered. It's the cinnamon and sugar. This is kind of the more traditional fry bread topping. It's just a mixture of cinnamon and sugar, heavily dusted onto the fry bread.
Okay. Now you also have a fry bread taco. Talk about that. So if you want some little heartiness here beside the breakfast, what do you have there?
So the fry bread taco, that's going to be probably one of our most popular food item, or should I say meal item.
Okay.
So it's a fry bread taco. We take a plain fry bread, top it with ground beef taco meat, and I have my own seasoning that I utilize and create.
Awesome. That sounds
and then
awesome.
I also top it with shredded cabbage and cheese, sour cream, and salsa.
Yeah, you keep talking because they just handed me over. Look, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Oh, this looks delectable. And this is your take on biscuits and gravy.
Correct, yes.
And
this is the Homestead
What is this called
Bites.
again? The Homestead.
Homestead Bites.
Okay. So we're going to, actually, I don't even know if I need a fork. I could probably just get a home, look at this. It's almost like a finger food.
Yes, it's a bite food.
Okay, we're going to try this. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Let me swallow here.
Right.
Conrad, tell everybody the name of your place again and where it's located.
So this is It's Dough Time. We're located in the Mountain Man Camp, east of the Susan Knapp Amphitheater, just before the fire station.
All right, so there's your breakfast. Here's our dessert, the Star Spangled Dessert. And when we come back, everybody, maybe you're not able to eat gluten-type products. You need to eat gluten-free. Our next destination will be just for you when we come back to Iowa Live.